I remember at Trent Bridge in the one days that preceded the Test series. So this is in the build-up to all this, and the build-up to the main event. And I think it was Heels. Ian Healy pulled something muscular towards the end of the innings, called for a runner. Dean Jones, who we'd managed to get out earlier, arrives out there. I think Wisden described him as one of the fleetest members of the side, and takes his place as the runner. 2 seconds later, there's a two to be had, and Heels has probably knocked it somewhere. I don't know, he's probably hit it, and he's set off. And he's matched Dino stride for stride. He's completed this two himself at rapid pace. An Olympic sprinter would have been quite happy with that. And I felt, well, it doesn't look quite so injured to me. So I said, I had a word, but it had to be Dickie Bird. There could be no other umpire for this situation. Harold, I said, look, strikes me that the injured player seems to be actually rather fleet of foot at the moment. He seems okay to me. Do you really think he needs the runner? And Harold Dickie went, I suppose not, skipper. So they sent Dino off. AB, I'm sure, I can't remember if he arrived out there or not, or whether I could just sense him spitting blood from the balcony. But he was not happy because obviously he felt that Heels, if he had a serious injury, might be compromising that and his availability for the next few weeks. I said, well, excuse me, tell him that, don't tell me that. He's the one who ran two in a hurry. And eventually, as the Test series progressed, we started to get more out of him. Once he'd basically won the series, we still had a couple of games to go. It so happened that the Australia versus Leicestershire match didn't come till late in the season. And so I was able to say, look, are you going to come round and just have some food and wine as you normally would, or what? And he came round. I think Swampy came round, Marsha came round, one or two others. Boone would have come. And we had a wonderful, pleasant night in my backyard in Leicester with plenty of wine, and I just nicked. So I used to do that little trick, which the French call sabrage, which is to take the top of a champagne bottle off. It's meant to be with a cavalry sabre, but I only had an axe, which did, and you just take the rim off and the cork disappears 10 yards over there somewhere. And normally it's very, very safe. But my only victory over AB that summer was that just on this particular night, a little shard flew out sideways and it caught him just by the eye. So there's a little nick of blood there, which is the only blood I drew in 6 months of an Ashes series that year.